Yeah, those Browns, they ain't nothing.
Whoa. Cleveland Indians are nothing compared to the Browns. We are what made Ohio.
Browns? You're still playing college ball?
Listen, college ball, we are professionals.
No. Indians!
Browns!
Indians!
Browns!
Indians!
Cleveland Browns.
Whoa. No. We all know that the Cavs are the only ones around here who won anything worth anything around here in the last, 40 or 50 years? Right? Cavs!
No calf. Guess we showed him.
There's your calves.
Well, it's true. Cavs.
Oh man, go down to Boss Pro Karting. That's so much fun. Yeah, it would probably have been excellent if I didn't bring my stupid wife. Oh.
Stupid! We're only tired! Slow down! Slow down!
I know what I'm doing! Will you get off my back? Just lay it down already! I know what I'm doing!
No, you don't!
Oh my God! Oh.
Trev and Danny, Vern and Terry G.
Here comes camera's coming in. Hi. How are you? Hello. How are you? Hey, glad to see you tonight, folks.
It's a midnight movie. It's the midnight movie.
It's a midnight movie.
Hey, I'm Stevie Wonder and the Ritz.
Land of the Lost, guys. Get with it, okay?
It's not Land of the Lost. It's the Lowlies.
Right, but the very end,
bumpers.
the end ring of the song reminds me of the end ring of Land of the Lost, and then you always got the.
Uncle Jack.
Sorry,
Uncle Jack passed away
we
last
did. We
month.
talked about that, I think, last time. Yep.
Oh man, you probably just threw cracker crumbs all over that thing, man.
Oh, it's going to be shooting out the end.
Okay.
I'm not sure when that movie's
Tonight. Continuing with the Corman tribute because he passed away. We're doing a little tribute of a week of months or months of weeks or whatever we're doing of Corman movies. Here's one. Rocco, we've never showed this before, have we? Never showed it, and as a matter of fact, I bet you most networks out there, let's not go that far, most networks out there probably haven't showed this in years. It's a controversial movie, and that's what we don't shy away from controversy. Okay, if it's a historical movie, if it's one of those touchy, sensitive movies, we don't shy away from that because everything has its place in history, and this was made at a time when it's just one of those times. So it's a controversial movie, controversial subject, but it's something that we all learned or been through or whatever. It doesn't matter. But it also stars...
Some people will probably be uncomfortable watching this movie.
That's our disclaimer. If you're uncomfortable watching touchy subject matter, turn the channel. Don't turn the channel. Just watch the movie.
Turn the volume down and wait till we get in.
See us again.
Oh, stop it. It's about segregation, and there's a lot of racism and all kinds of crap. But you know what? It stars William Shatner, so...
Well.
And Roger Corman directed the movie. So.
Yeah.
Written by Charles Beaumont.
Charles Beaumont, I know that name.
Charles Beaumont, you might know because he wrote a lot of stuff, and he was the second most influential person on the early Twilight Zone series. He wrote a lot of the classic Twilight Zone episodes. He wrote this one. And now, unfortunately, he's actually in the film, too. He actually plays a role as one of the townspeople in tonight's film. He actually died at the age of 38. And he had a disease that made him look, at the age of 38, he looked like he was 100 years old.
Really?
He had like early onset Alzheimer's plus this some other syndrome that made him look like a 100-year-old man. He was only 38 years old.
syndrome.
You at home, please look the other way. There might be some violence in tonight's film.
Rich.
Yeah. Just so you know, I want to put you on notice. We'll have none of your shenanigans in tonight's film. It's very serious subject
and you
matter.
know something? They still make movies that deal with this type of subject matter, so it's not really that big of a deal. You know what I mean? They still, seriously. So.
Well, did you know that later they had a couple other names for this film? This is the only film, is this not one of your things, is it?
No.
The only film that Roger Corman lost money on.
Yeah.
Out of his 400 something.
That was your trivia?
Yep. Boom! Out of his 400 something movies, the only movie he
Rocco lost his little trivia moment.
Lost money on. He actually financed it out of his own pocket. And sources claim he blamed William Shatner for the loss.
Yeah, of course.
And one of the names of it is called, later changed the names to I Hate Your Guts.
Yeah.
And Shatner said he probably named it after him because of that. Now, good night. I'm going to take a nap.
Did Frank Sinatra pay for the film?
Frank Sinatra did pay for the film, but...
you want to open up that camera? Because I will gladly continue that on.
I just saying.
Yeah.
I just brought it up real quick. Whoop, boom, a little.
I'm surprised they didn't get Boris Karloff into this somehow.
He's over there playing with... He's in his own little world over here.
Yeah, just let him play. Just let him play a little bit. But I filmed on location in Missouri, okay? So this is actually filmed on location in a hotbed of racism at the time, just so you know. It's very realistic. A lot of shenanigans went on during the filming of this. Threats against the cast and crew. There you go.
On to the movie, folks.
That's just a way to say shut up.
Yeah, so much for your history lesson.
All right, hey, whatever. You got a problem? 440-944-7105.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Let Vern know what you think.
Oh, light it up for me. It's a midnight movie.
here. What do you say to the nice young man?
Aren't you going to say something? Shake? Atta girl.
That's fine.
Bye.
Now let me tell you people, the good Lord, he don't care what we do. We can go out and drink and we can sin and we can carry on the devil's work, but it don't matter none to the Lord because we're the ones who've got to pay for it. And he showed us the way, people. He showed me and he showed you. Praise God and praise his words. The road to redemption leads before us all.
All right. I'm a-coming. What can I do for you, young man?
I'm looking for a room.
Overnight?
No, it'll be at least a week. Maybe 2 or 3.
Billy Lee? Charge will be $2.50. We always make a reduction for our permanent temporary guests.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Put your name and address here. Billy Lee? Billy Lee, you wake up.
Oh, just for resting.
Well, I thought you'd taken root. Go on up to 104 and get it aired out. And see if Mabel's dusted, too. Move. I swear I believe that boy's got blood in him somewhere.
You don't have to go to all this trouble.
It won't take a minute. I suppose you're a salesman.
You might say I'm in social work. I've come to do what I can for the town. The integration problem.
Oh, that. But that's all over. I mean, they've got 10 enrolled already in the schools. And they're starting Monday.
Yes, I know. Do you think it's right?
No, I sure don't. Neither does nobody. But it's the law.
Whose law?
We're living in a terrible age, people.
It's okay. Come up now.
Do you want Billy Lee to tote your bag?
Oh, no, it's not heavy.
Suit yourself.
Bums! Well, the Lord warned us we'd be swept away, didn't he?
Right this way.
Come on, baby.
Cut it out. Come on. Sam, stop it. You're going to tear my robe. I'll get you this. Oh, honey, for heaven's sake, please. Sam, stop it. Cut it out. Come on.
Anything you want, just let me know.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, there is one thing.
What's that?
Privacy. I'd like to take care of the room myself, if you don't mind.
I guess we can arrange that.
Good. We're going to be friends, aren't we?
Don't see any reason why not.
No, I didn't get ready. No, I know. No, that ain't fair. No. Bye.
Now you stop that carrying on right this instant. You hear me now.
Well, looky here, Peeping Tom.
Why, Sam Griffin, you haven't got the modesty of a hog.
I have to. You gonna have to talk to me that way, honey?
Oh, shut up.
She's mad because I won't give her a kiss.
Now you listen, Sam. I got a new guest right down the hall. And he's a gentleman.
Well, so am I. I just got this terrible case of sex appeal. Anything I can do.
Sam, I'm sorry, Mrs. Lambert, but we're going to cause you in more trouble. Sam, I'm going to kill you.
Mr. Russell, I am sorry to interrupt your meditation, but your root beer is ready.
Man, you're mean.
Hi.
Hi.
You, authorized to make business transactions?
Sir?
I give you $2 bills. You give me a cup of coffee and 19 dimes for the telephone.
All right.
I'll flip you double or nothing.
Just put 10 cents on the counter.
Boy, you're the meanest girl on the face of the earth. Be careful, mister. She's liable to bite your head off.
Thank you very much.
See you at school.
Are you really the meanest girl on the face of the earth?
That's what people tell me.
Oh, they're wrong. You don't look mean at all. Thank you. You go to school around here?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know they had a college in Caxton.
Oh, they don't.
You don't go to high school, do you?
Mm-hmm.
My, they do grow things fast here, don't they? You know, miss, I've heard an awful lot about Southern hospitality. The question is, does it really exist?
Well, sure, I guess so.
No, I mean, really. See, here's the thing. I've just moved into Caxton, and I'm anxious to meet some young people here. But I don't have any contacts. Isn't that a sad story?
Oh, hi, Dad.
I'll check you later.
Late again? Sorry, Al.
That's okay, Dad.
How's it going, Tom? Oh, all right, I guess. Kind of surprised, though. Looks like the school's gonna open without any trouble. Well, I hope so.
Goodbye, Mr. Hayes, and thanks.
Goodbye, honey. Nice having you work for me. See you later, Ted.
Do you think it's all right for a girl my age to go out with older men?
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. Hi, Mom.
Sorry, honey.
Well, you could have called. I had a lovely roast.
I know. I'm a terrible husband.
Oh, sit down. I'll fix you something.
What's wrong?
Well, it isn't anything actually, but I had a kind of funny phone call a few minutes ago, and it upset me.
What was it, a salesman?
No. Somebody making a survey or something.
Well?
Well, he wanted to know what I thought of my daughter sitting in a classroom with a bunch of...
What'd you say?
Well, I didn't exactly know what to say, but... Well, I told him the truth, that I didn't like it.
Did you give a name?
I don't remember.
Kramer. That's his name, Adam Kramer. Makes sense, too. The best sense I've heard in a year. Where's the coffee?
Sit down, Dad. I'll get you some.
First thing you get around this house, you gotta ask for it. What's the matter with you? Mad because we got somebody in town with a little gumption? Afraid you're gonna get showed up?
Look, I'm tired.
From what? Sitting around on your dead rump all day?
Oh, Dad.
It's the truth. Everybody knows it. River could bust loose and flood the whole damn town. What do you think he'd do? Write editorials. It takes work and muscles, boy, to stop a flood. And that's what we got on our hands, a great big black flood.
You cut out that kind of talk in front of Ella.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you get old and sick. People treat you like dirt, spit on you, waiting around for you to die.
All right. Let's forget it.
Ruth, get my medicine. Your husband's doing his best to give me a heart attack. What about you, Ella? What do you think about sitting in a room with a bunch of big...
Ella thinks the same way I do. She doesn't like it, but it's a law. Can't you get that through your thick skull? A law!
Well, what has he got his back up about?
Good morning.
Morning. How's your social work coming along?
We're off to a fine start. Thank you.
Good morning, Mother Lambert. My, but you looking just as pretty as ever this morning. Give me a little kiss. Yeah.
Cut that out now.
Oh, there. This the gentleman you were telling us about?
Mr. Adam Kramer, Mr. and Mrs. Griffin.
Happy to know you, Adam.
Pleased to meet you.
Hope we didn't disturb you any last night.
Oh, no, not a bit.
Had you breakfast yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, neither are we. We're just headed down to the palace. If you'd care to join us, you're welcome, isn't he, honey?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, treats on Sam Griffin.
You convinced me.
Woo-wee. Going to be another scorcher. Just down the street here, Adam. Not much to look at, but the food, terrible. Didn't make too many demands on you last night, did I?
Sam.
I didn't hear. How do you do there? Good morning, Gertie. Let's have 3 orders of primer slam covered with water, soil, and a little sumas on the side. Scrambled eggs and coffee. How about you, Adam?
Same.
Make it 3. Don't forget the Porter's oil. Gets her every time. Where you from, Adam?
Los Angeles.
L.A., no kidding. Well, that's Vi's hometown.
Oh, small world, huh?
How about that, honey? Say, you two ought to be thick as thieves. I was in California once, Pomona, the fairgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
That's pushing pens, same as I'm doing here. Make $300 a day.
I take it you're a salesman.
Oh, that's a fancy way of putting it. Pitchman will be more like it. Say, I'm working a dime store over in Farragut today. Why don't you come on over? It's only 40 miles.
I'd like to. Your work sounds fascinating.
What's your line, Mr. Kramer?
Social reform.
Be in town long?
Quite a while, yes. You?
Oh, all summer. We like it here, don't we, honey?
Sure, Sam.
Caxton's a fine place. Real fine people. Something wrong, Vi?
No, Sam, I got a headache. I think I'll go back to the room and lie down.
I'll go with you, baby.
No, please, no, it's all right. Don't get up.
It's a pleasure to have met you, Mrs. Griffin. We're going to be friends, aren't we?
Well, heck, you're friends now.
I'll be all right, Sam.
She's something, ain't she?
Very attractive.
Wonderful woman, Adam. Really wonderful. Hate to leave her alone so much of the time. She kind of gets bored.
Well, if there's anything I can do, just...
Oh, no. Farragut's only a one-night deal. That's the kind of baptism that makes a heart grow fonder, if you get what I mean. Where are them eggs?
Hi.
Howdy.
Are you the driver?
Sure am.
Do you know where town is?
Yes, sir.
Can you take me there? Take me to 22 Myrtlewood Lane.
Are you through here?
For the moment.
I got specimens outside. Wait, what are you doing?
Master, I've been dipping this brain into every color ink, but it will not change colors. I do not understand.
Of course not, you fool. That's the brain that would not die. You idiot!
I see.
Hey, we're up.
We're up.
Hopefully
We're back.
All right.
Hopefully you're still tuned in, but again,
Of course they are.
I mean, hopefully.
Listen,
If they're not tuned in, they won't hear you say hopefully.
They are.
If you watch the
Well,
show
why
long
wouldn't they be
enough,
tuned
you
They're
know,
turning down the volume if they don't want to hear it.
If you've been watching this show long enough to know, I don't give a crap. Lighten up and enjoy life, for Christ's sakes. Seriously.
Who cares if you
I'm
give a
serious.
crap?
I don't.
Forgiven.
Seriously. No,
This is
what?
Corman. This film taught Corman that doesn't pay to make a movie with a message. So even though he did try to include a message in his films later, he didn't set out to do like a big message like this because he lost money. He did not like to lose money.
Yeah.
Roger said no.
Well, who does?
Roger said no.
Roger said no.
Losing money.
Don't want to lose that money.
Money.
Anybody watch the movie here?
I haven't seen. I want to watch it with the people
Anybody
at
watch
home.
the movie yet?
What?
Has anybody watched the movie yet?
No.
We're gonna watch it along
surprise
with
you?
people at home.
I haven't watched it yet either.
We're watching it right now.
Yeah.
Right now we're
so
watching.
far, I'm liking it.
Okay.
It's pretty intense.
Want me to
You
tease
see
face
that
off?
white outfit that Shatner wore? Comes in town, it's symbolic.
It is figure. Yeah, if you think.
Yeah,
About
yeah. He breezes in town in a white.
Yeah.
you know, like on a white horse, you know, with the white mission. It's pretty telling stuff.
Overdoing the white.
sheriff is near.
Actually, the sheriff kicked the whole crew out of town.
Yeah.
Sheriff kicked them all out
This
of town.
movie caused a lot of problems.
Yeah, and then Roger Corman said, "Oh crap, I need another shot."
So
at
he
that.
waited.
Yeah, so they snuck back into town and tried to get the shot, and the people saw him. They called the sheriff, and they just got out of town in the nick of time, but they did get the
Caused a lot of
shot.
problems. That's why I like show movies that got a little controversy surrounding it.
Yeah.
It has everything has its own place in history, whether you like it or not. Okay. All right. Want me to tease the face off?
Please do.
Tease
All
the
right.
face off.
Tonight's movie stars William Shatner.
William Shatner.
We all know
Rich.
he's mostly what's he most known for? We all know.
T.J. Hooker.
T.J. Hooker,
Captain-
one of my favorites.
Stop it. Captain Kirk. But it's funny you
Stuff
bring.
my dad said.
It's funny you bring that up, but he's Captain Kirk, right? All right. Now, he was in Star Trek. Captain Kirk's kind of a science fiction show, right? What other science fiction movie star? One of my favorites, Lee Majors, the $6 Million Man. Both of them that's who they're known for. Bionic Man, Lee Majors, William Shatner, Captain Kirk.
Well, I knew Lee Majors from Big Valley.
Gilligan.
Who had the better following series? Captain Kirk with T.J. Hooker, or Lee Majors with the Fall Guy?
You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
You were close.
Yeah, we were close.
You were close.
No, you're close.
What, you guys figure what I was going to say?
Yeah,
that's always
I was close?
It's right there in front of you.
Yeah.
And you didn't grab it.
I didn't?
No. Yeah.
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Or?
Jean-Luc Picard.
Ooh. Not even close.
Generation.
Not even close.
Who is the better
Not even
captain of the
Every
Enterprise?
single person would pick Kirk. Not even a debate.
Well, all of a sudden, hearing those naysayers going.
Right. Okay, double face off. You want double face off?
kadoosh,
Double
kadoosh.
face- A kadoosh, 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 kadoosh.
Kadoosh, kadoosh.
A quadushk.
Kadushka.
A couple deuces.
No. An historic film like this
Fine.
deserves a double.
There was a lot of them. Now we're gonna see how this. My prediction. Well, I won't. Okay. All right. Michael
he saying?
Pesci, Lethal Weapon 2. All right. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Pesci.
We can go to the movie. We come back. We could do a kadoosh. Or we could do a kadoosh, and then next segment do another kadoosh. Or we do all kadooshes, or we want to do one a kadoosh and then another kadoosh. All kadooshes at once.
All caduceus at once.
You know what time it is? Kadoosh.
Kadoosh time.
It's no more face off. No.
Yeah, kadoosh.
It's now the kadoosh.
I just like when Rocco surprised me the one time when all of a sudden he just started doing the kadoosh.
Yeah.
I like that.
It makes it stand out.
Yeah.
In your head. Just
Makes it like a kadoosh and a kadoosh.
That's because he's a Trekkie. He wants to know.
What?
Hey.
Oh, what he wants and that the bonus kadoosh?
What if we dip these?
Well, all right, think we'll win. Don't we always? Beautiful horse.
Who are you? My name's Adam Kramer. Your housekeeper said this would be a good time for us to talk.
Well, what's on your mind?
Quite a bit, sir. I think you'll be interested.
Well, you tell me all about whatever it is you're selling in a letter. Keep on working him, right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Shipman, I'm not selling anything.
Then what are you after?
Little courtesy, for one thing. Mr. Shipman, I've traveled all the way from Washington, D.C. to talk to you.
Washington, huh?
Yes, sir, D.C.
Well, let's go over here in the shade.
Good. Lovely place you have.
Thank you. Well, now, what is it you want to know?
Well, sir, you see, I represent the Patrick Henry Society. And what we'd like to know is just this, how you stand, whether you're for integration or against it.
That's a stupid question, young man. I'm a Southerner. Sit down.
Thank you.
See, I was born and raised in these parts. So were my folks.
That is, you're against it.
Well, of course I'm against it. What's the matter with you?
Well, I just like to get it straight. You see, sir, our organization agrees with you. We believe this ruling to be one of the greatest wrongs the government has ever perpetrated.
Yeah, it's a shame, all right, but what can we do?
Fight?
We did. We lost. It's a law now.
Whose law? I thought this was a democracy, and I thought a democracy was based on the collective will of the people.
Sure, of course, sure.
And is it the collective will of the people that Negroes should be allowed to mix with whites right under the same roof? Study with them, eat with them, maybe even sleep with them? Is it the collective will of the people that should be allowed to take over the whole world? Because that's what's going to happen, Mr. Shipman.
You think it can be stopped?
With your help, I'm sure of it.
Legally? Start talking, my boy.
Blow off, everyone. Here's the bathroom. How many times you gonna iron that shirt?
Well, you want to look nice, don't you? Hey, man, dig, integration, black and white, how about that?
Why don't you shut up and turn that junk off?
What you talking about, junk? That's music, man.
I said turn it off.
Joey.
I'm sorry, Ma. I'm just bushed.
Hey, you really gonna make him go to the white school tomorrow? Why, I'm not making him go. Am I, Joey?
No, Ma.
Well, it's too bad I ain't old enough. I wouldn't be scared, that's all.
Who's scared?
You are. Man, you know what you ought to do? I'll tell you what you ought to do. Get yourself a gun. Play it cool, see? First grade stud looks at you sideways. Blam! Blam, 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 blam.
You're just awful. I don't think Daddy would approve of this kind of thing going on. I know Mr. Shipman wouldn't approve of this kind of thing going on in his car.
Good morning. Will the children step forward, please? I'm not going to bore you with a long sermon. I just want to let you know that I know how you feel, every one of you. I know because I can see it in your faces. Be strong, children. Not muscle and pride strong, man strong. Let your strength be shown in meekness, and you'll win this fight. Not only for yourself, but for all our people. Let us pray. O Lord, in thy mercy, protect these 10 lambs. When they walk in the valley of the shadow, comfort them. And when they falter, give them strength. When they despair, give them hope. And let them do thy will. Amen.
What'd you say, Uncle Rowan?
I said you Negroes gonna cause some of us to get killed. God Almighty.
Hey, Tom, come here. There's your invaders. Not much of an army, is it?
Why don't you go on home?
Stay out of that school, Smokes.
This is a white school for white people!
Yeah, you dirty lousy coon!
What's the trouble here?
Well, just what do you think?
I'll tell you something right here and now. It may be hot tonight, but it's going to get hotter for a whole lot of people. This here little town's going to burn. What I mean, it's going to burn the conscience of the country and put forth a light that everyone and everybody's going to see and feel. This town I'm talking about, Caxton. People, something happened today. 10 Negroes went into the Caxton High School and sat with the white children there. Nobody stopped them. Nobody turned them out. And you know what they're saying that means? They're saying that you all don't give a darn whether the whites mix with the blacks because you didn't fight against it. Well, I say, how can somebody fight what he doesn't see? They've kept the facts away from you. They've cheated and deceived every one of you. They've filled your heads with filthy lies and kept you in the dark. So that when you finally do wake up, why, we're sorry, but it's just too late. All right. Now, I'm associated with the Patrick Henry Society, which is an organization dedicated to giving the people the truth. What I'm going to tell you is going to make your blood boil. Because I'm going to show you that the way this country is going to go depends entirely and wholly and completely on you.
You said it!
Now, you all know that there was peace and quiet in the South before the NAACP started stirring up trouble. But what you don't know is that this so-called advancement of colored people is now and has always been nothing but a communist front headed by a Jew who hates America and doesn't make any bones about it either. Well, the commies didn't waste a second. They knew only too well, friends, that the quickest way to cripple a country is to mongrelize it. So they poured all the millions of dollars the Jews could get for them into this one thing, desegregation. They went to the courts. Now, Judge Silver, who is a Jew and is known to have leftist leanings.
Who says so?
The record says so. Look it up. Abraham Silver, for one thing, belongs to the Quill and Pen Society, which receives its funds indirectly from Moscow. So what did the judge do? Went right ahead and ordered integration for the Caxton High School. Your mayor and the governor could have stopped it, but they didn't have the guts.
That's right.
All right. Now, you may think the problem is simply whether we're going to allow 10 Negroes to go to our schools. That's only a small part of it. I'm in a position to know because the Patrick Henry Society has studied the whole thing. The real problem, whether you like it or not, is whether you're going to sit back and let desegregation spread throughout the entire South. And it's an indisputable fact that there could be no other result. The Negroes will literally, and I do mean literally, control the South. The vote will be theirs. You'll have black mayors and black policemen the way they do in Chicago and New York already. Like there's not a black governor and black doctors to deliver your babies. If they find time, that is. And that's the way it'll be. Did you ever stop to think about that? When you let those 10 enter your school, did you? Now let me ask you, do you people want taken over? No! And are you willing to fight this thing down to the last ditch and keep fighting until it's over? Then I'm willing to fight with you.
Why, Mr. Kramer?
Why? Because I'm an American, sir, and I love my country. And I'm willing to give my life, if that be necessary, to see that my country stays free, white, and American!
What's the trouble? No trouble? You looking for trouble? No, sir. We on our way to house. Just on our way to house. Please don't do it. We haven't done anything.
Who can even listen right through Caxton, nigga? There's a highway to
Yes, I know there is, but...
Well, if you know there is, how come you're on the street there and all
What's
that
the matter
stuff?
with you folks? We haven't done anything.
You're dirtying up our streets. He's in the back.
Can you? Please. Please. Please.
All right, I'm sorry. We're gone.
That's what you say. I figure you're lying.
I don't lie to nobody.
Talk back to me.
Come on.
Come on, show your teeth. Come on, one step. One move.
why.
All right. Break it up. Break it up. Who's that? I say, you miserable little toad.
Now, if the rest of you people don't want to spend this night in jail, you get out of here now. And that car, get out of here as fast as you can.
All right. What's going on here?
Oh, nothing, Sheriff. The good citizens was just having a little fun, that's all.
What kind of fun?
The best kind. Attacking Negroes.
He's lying, Sheriff. We didn't attack anybody.
No. There seems to be a difference of opinion here.
Opinion's got nothing to do with it, Sheriff. The fact is, a family was terrorized on the streets of Caxton.
Family hell, it was just a bunch of coons, Sheriff. Who did this here terrorizing? Do you want me to arrest everybody, Tom? All right, it's all over. Let's go home.
Dance with me. Come on and dance with me, dance with me. Dance with me. Everybody's got something to do. Everybody but you.
You know what kids love? Monsters. I'm Gorgonzola, one of the new monster vitamins. We come in a haunted house, 7 of us.
I'm screaming Mimi.
Hello, viewers. Are you feeling bored? Life getting you down? Just stuck in the same old rigmarole day in and day out? Well, your troubles are done! With the new power of astral projection, you can go anywhere in the world, and it won't cost you a dime. All you have to do is relax. With our patented relaxation techniques, all you do is sit back, relax your body, and before you know it, your being will leave your body, and you will be free to travel anywhere in the world. There will be no end to where you can go. Yes, my friends, astral projection is the greatest invention ever created for man, especially a man like you that's bored, that's tired, that's stuck in the same old rat race. With astral projection, you'll never be stuck home again. Yes, this is the way to go, my friends. For those who don't want to leave the home, but yet want to leave the home, it's the way to go. Astral projection, it's the only way to go. $9.95. Order now. Don't get shut out. So don't forget, astral projection. Never be trapped again.
You're watching Fox 8.
From high atop the Television 8 building, in the best location in the nation, on the shores of beautiful Lake Erie, it's the Big Chuck and Little John Show!
But Terry,
No. For you people at home,
What are you
try
doing?
to focus on me because
Open it up.
no, but you,
we told them
We
no.
have one on the side.
But they're insisting on doing yet another consumption of hot materials. Now you know as well as I do that once they consume this, they're going to go into a hyena-ish behavior.
That little slot.
They're going to lack professionalism, okay, which I insist on. So I'm going to try to maintain the decorum that you expect in a film that has such important implications as tonight's. So we don't need a couple of laughing hyenas over here. Now, luckily, I'm going to rely on sidekicks Denny and Vern to back me up. I need your moral support. I'm going to need your professional support.
You taste this. Taste
Oh, we might be losing Denny.
And
We
let us
don't-
know if this is going to be even worse.
when we dip it in the sauce.
Luckily, I'll be able to have Vern to back
didn't
me
even
up,
tell
a
him what it
professional
was.
actor, award-winning. Okay, he's
Damn
refusing
good
to
beef
do this.
jerky. That's hot and spicy.
Thank you, Mr. Pinot. By the way,
Mr. Pinot. Mr.
See,
Pinto.
it's starting. See how it starts?
Yeah, I wasn't here when you opened it, so thank you.
Yeah,
Pinot. Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you very much.
13 pounds of
You
goodies.
said nothing.
That's a lot. 13 pounds.
Yeah.
Are we still doing?
Yeah.
All right.
I hope you like tonight's film.
I just opened
No,
it.
I'm busy. I'm busy being professional.
You
guys are going to get all goofy, and I'm not going down that path
Look
tonight.
at my little devil.
I wore my professional shirt.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm not going to go down
Look
your
at my
path,
little devil.
and I'm not going to be lured
Look at his
to be
little head.
foolishness tonight
I
when
got a
we're
devil.
doing a film that has such important political, economic, and social
little
implications.
After the caduceus, we'll do the dipping. Okay.
No dipping.
You don't have to dip. Me and Terry are
You
dipping.
guys will dip, and then you're going to be escorted out
When
by
you
security.
get by
It's gonna be one segment. you
Get
gotta deal with
security
us.
ready. Get the security ready.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't even hot.
No.
These aren't even.
I'm telling you,
spicy.
that was
All
hot.
right.
What's the face off?
All right. No. Okay. All right. First face off because you guys all won.
Is
All right,
it a
we'll-
face
we'll-
off
we'll
or is
save
it a
that.
space off?
You broke him. You broke him.
Thank you. See, I quieted things down with that.
Yeah. Go.
Took all the wind out of the room.
Yeah, you did. Okay. We'll do mine first because everyone really wanted to. It was a moan and groan. All right. The first Caduce. Tonight, William Shatner, best known for Captain Kirk. Lee Majors, best known for The Bionic Man. But they both had popular series afterwards. What was the better series? Was it Shatner with T.J. Hooker, Caduce, or was it Lee Majors with the Fall Guy, Caduce? Go.
We going Hooker or
T.J. Hooker.
Even though I like Star Trek, I gotta go with Majors.
I'm not asking you about Star Trek or Bionic Man. I'm saying what was the better after series? Was it the T.J. Hooker or was it Fall Guy?
Fall Guy.
Okay, well that's not boop 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 boop.
Boop 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 did it.
The Fall Guy.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy. Rocco.
Fall Guy.
All right.
Holy Nikes!
Big sweep.
Well, that's a once in a 3-year.
Big sweep. Big
Mark
sweep.
your calendars, folks.
All right. Any fans of T.J. Hooker a little bit?
I liked it because it was funny. It's so
Did
stupid.
Heather Lockwood?
What was your favorite move
Yeah,
that
that
T.J. Hooker did when somebody was?
Baton.
Thank you. Hit me on that one. That was a favorite move. Somebody run. He's not chasing him. He throws that baton and trips him every time. And he had
Right,
awesome.
right.
He had one of the best toupees in the
Sorry,
business.
Rocco.
What'd you say?
Called him late.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
Sorry, Rocco.
Again.
I didn't mean to say late.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry, Rocco.
Oh, we're gonna have to say
Right.
Terry and Terry.
Yeah, you're right. And he's the one that's causing the trouble. Okay, ready? Here's the bonus Caduce.
Bonus Caduce.
Go ahead. Name it.
Kirk or Picard. Simple
Kirk.
and easy.
Kirk or
Who was the better
Picard?
captain?
Who was the better
Both
captain?
captains of the Enterprise.
Okay.
Who was the better captain?
A or D?
The Enterprise. See how I
Kirk
did that?
or Picard? Go.
Picard.
You're
Picard.
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 Rocco?
My favorite captain is Siskel, but I'll go with Kirk.
Really?
Yep.
I'll go Kirk, but
Gotta change with the times, my friend.
not all the time.
If it's better, you do.
No.
It got so
Picard
quiet.
even became a Borg and,
You could hear
and got
a
out of
pin
it.
drop.
That's ballsy.
You guys
That's
are out of your
ballsy.
minds.
And he's still there. You know, see Kirk, you know.
I'm taking this one to Facebook.
You can take it wherever you want. You can take
Facebook,
it
or
or
are you
leave
going
it.
to have people call in?
Picard was
Not
more
enough
of a
people
true
will call
captain.
in.
I'm pretty sure you're
Our
getting some calls.
viewers, okay, you can call in 440-944-7105. Who was the better captain, Kirk or Picard? Who did you like better?
Please let us know.
Let us know. Call the hotline.
Let us know.
and tell us.
Pike.
I'm still taking this. I'm still taking this to Facebook.
That's a new series, isn't it? Is it already on?
Yeah, Strange New Worlds, yeah.
Here's a tidbit. Shatner couldn't do that. He said he could not do that. He admitted that he couldn't do the Vulcan salute or whatever the hell.
Hi, Tom. How you making it, boy?
Hello, Vern.
You met,
Yes, I've had the pleasure.
How are you?
What do you want?
Nothing. This is in the way of business. You do run ads, don't you?
They meet our standards?
By God, Tom, you're still the crankiest man of a morning I ever did see.
Well, sir?
Doesn't meet our standards.
I'd suggest that
I suggest you get the hell out of this office, Kramer.
No, just a minute.
No, it's all right, Vern. Mr. McDaniel's upset about what happened last night. He holds me responsible.
You are responsible.
I'm sorry you feel that way about it, sir. Because you and I are fighting on the same side. I'll meet you later, Vern.
He's taken you in, has he?
Now, look, Tom. Kramer may be young and he may be an outsider and all that, but by damn, you gotta admit he's on the right track. You heard his speech last night.
Yes, I heard it. I saw what happened afterwards, too.
Don't prove a thing. Probably that it was uppity.
That Negro wasn't uppity. He was just passing through town, which is his legal right.
Oh, now, come on. Tom, come on. You're just mad because it took somebody from out of town to show us how we've been falling down on our job. Well, I was mad in the beginning, too. But there's no two ways about it. This here thing has got to be stopped. And it's got to be stopped right now.
How? By attacking Negroes in the streets?
If that's what it takes, yes.
Vern, do you know what you're saying?
Yes, I know what I'm saying, but I don't think you do. I'm saying that we fought this thing fair and above board and it didn't get us anywhere. Now we're going to have to fight it their way.
There's nothing to fight anymore, Vern. The law says we've got to have an integration. I believe in obeying the law. Kramer apparently doesn't. I don't like him. I don't trust him. And I'm certainly not going to run his stinking ad.
Doggone. Ain't you forgetting something, Tom?
What's that?
Well, I own the controlling stock in the Messenger. You're working for me.
That's the way it is?
That's the way it is. Doggone it.
Who is it?
Adam Kramer, your neighbor.
What do you want?
A cup of coffee, a little conversation maybe.
Just a minute.
Hi.
Hello.
Sam said I should drop in on you.
Oh?
Said he was spending the night in Farragut. Thought maybe you could use a little company. Well, if not, I'll go on back to my room.
I think that'd be a pretty good idea.
Is that what you want me to do?
Yes.
Why?
Well, look, I'm getting ready for bed.
10:15? I thought you were a night owl.
Come on, please.
Oh, come on. Sam would be very put out with you if he heard you weren't hospitable to a friend.
I don't consider you a friend, Mr. Kramer.
Unkind, definitely unkind. Just want a little old cup of coffee.
Okay.
Why did you say that?
Say what?
And I wasn't a friend.
I don't know. Look, I'm tired. It's hot. I told you.
The way you act, you're not afraid of me, are you?
No.
Don't have to bite my head off. How do you stand it anyway?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, this town. I should think you'd get awfully lonely, especially with Sam leaving you half the time.
Stand it just fine, Mr. Kramer.
You born with that chip on your shoulder? Did somebody put it there?
Look, if you don't like my personality, you don't have to subject yourself to it. What are you after, anyway?
Cup of coffee.
Afterwards, you'll have to go.
Thank you.
Mr. Kramer, I didn't know you were a religious man.
You have to admit it's dramatic.
So is a lynching.
That's old-fashioned.
Otherwise, you wouldn't mind?
Mrs. Griffin, that's a terrible thing to say. These people like me. I'm here to save lives, not to take them.
I'm the Empress of China. I know what you're doing here, but why?
Who can say? Great times call forth great men.
You're a great man?
Not yet. You don't want to talk politics, do you? I've already told you all you need to know about me. You despise me, but you're attracted to me, isn't that right? Isn't it? Isn't it? If you don't mind, I'm going to take off my coat. It's getting awfully hot in here. Aren't you hot? I hope you know these bulbs are giving off a lot of heat. Look at the difference. See? Woo-wee! We're down 5 degrees, I'll bet. You're not very comfortable, are you? It does get lonely for you, doesn't it, Vi? I know it does. I feel that way myself a lot of the times. I almost go crazy sometimes because there isn't anybody who feels things the way I do. I think how wonderful it would be to meet a person like that and be with that person. Not for long. Just a little while. Just a little while.
No. Adam, please.
Please. Please, please, what? You want me to
Adam.
leave? You want me to leave?
Adam.
You want me to... You want it. You know you want it.
Well, that settles it. We're taking Ella out of school tomorrow.
We're doing nothing of the kind.
Well, Tom, what's got into you? I don't know what you're thinking anymore.
I'm not sure I do. Ruth, tell me something. How do you feel about this question?
Well, I'm not sure I know what you mean.
About integration.
Well, I think it's a terrible thing.
Why?
Why? Because it just isn't right, that's why. Tom, are you in favor of it?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you...
Because I didn't know. I don't think I knew really till now. One thing Adam Kramer's done for us, he's made us face ourselves.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything. Except this is right. And we've got to face up to it.
What'd you pull him in for, Rudy?
He smarted off at him and dared me to take him to jail.
Yeah, but you know he didn't have anything to do with that bombing.
Maybe you know. I don't.
How are you, Vern? I might as well tell you right off the bat, I don't cotton to any of this. I strung along with you because I figured you were smart, but smart people don't end up here.
Oh, I'm not ending up here, Vern. This is just the beginning. Never underestimate the value of a jail sentence. Remember Socrates, Lenin, Hitler.
The bail is $10,000. What if I don't put up the money?
Get it, Vern. I don't want your money yet. Haven't I told you that?
We're going to get it.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the Reverend Neeson, Mr. Carey, Mr. Dongan, for what they done for me. Our friend Vern Shipman offered to get me out of jail. I told him no. I told him, looky here, the people will see to it. Now listen, he's a good man, but he didn't believe me. I want you to know I'm mighty glad to show him I was right. He knows for sure now the people of Caxton won't stand still for no injustice. What the sheriff thought was that I was responsible for the dynamiting up in the Badlands. Why, I couldn't hardly believe he was serious. I said to him, Sheriff, I said, whoever planted that bomb, it wasn't nobody in the Patrick Henry Society. We got brains enough to know that killing a preacher and blowing up a church can do us nothing but harm. Throwing a scare into the is good. But we got to be very, very careful. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I ain't condemning anybody. Whoever planted that bomb was doing what he thought was right. But he was wrong. I hope you all see that now and go on acting according to the orders of the society.
Well, I don't know anything about that. But I know one thing. Ain't gonna be one solitary nigga gonna have enough guts to step into our school now. It's all over.
Hello, Adam.
Sam, how are things?
Okay, I guess.
Good. How did you do in Farragut? Sell many, what is it, pens? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Is there something you want to see me about, Sam? To tell you the truth, I'm kind of pooped. I thought maybe.
Look, Adam, I know this ain't none of your business, and I got no right bothering you with it. But I gotta talk to somebody. I just got to. I'll go crazy if I don't.
What is it, Sam? What's the matter?
She's gone. Bye, she's gone. Let me run out.
What happened?
I don't know. I got back from Farragut about 2 o'clock. A present for her. I got up to the room, she was gone. Just a note saying she'd love me but was no good for me. I should forget her.
Oh, I'm really very, very sorry. Do you have any idea why she'd do a thing like that?
Yeah, I think maybe I can guess part of the reason.
Oh?
I never told anyone this, but I consider you a friend, Adam. Before I met Vi, she knew a lot of men. It was like a disease with her. Doctors got a name for it, but they can't cure it alone. When I met Vi, I fell in love with her. I knew she was a good woman. I thought maybe I could help her. 5 years we've been happy. Now this. I figure she got in some trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Man trouble. Likely some fella come along, caught her a weak moment, she... What do you think, Adam? You think that could be it?
Well, it's possible, I guess, but I just can't bring myself to believe it of Mrs. Griffin. She doesn't seem the type, you know what I mean?
It was a man.
But who?
You!
Oh, Sam.
Don't bother thinking up a lot of lies. I know what happened. This is an old hotel. The walls are thin. Mrs. Lambert heard you.
I wasn't going to deny it, Sam. The reason I didn't tell you before was because I didn't want to hurt you any more than you've been hurt already. Really, honest, that's the truth. Blame me if you want to, but Sam, I'm going to level with you. It was a lot my fault. Now, sure, I won't pretend that it wasn't. I went to your room just to say goodnight, and we were talking, you know, just talking, and I don't know, suddenly everything started to go wrong. Can you understand?
I understand.
So I slept with her. Okay, I admit it. But you've got to know this. No matter how much you blame me and hate me and want to shoot me, it wasn't all my fault. And there's another thing. Mrs. Griffin said I wasn't the first. I mean, since you've been married, she's slept with plenty of others. And she said she knew it didn't matter because you'd never catch on. Sam, I'm forcing myself to tell you this. It's the truth. Liar! Sam, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying.
Oh, you missed your calling, boy. You'd made a fine pitchman. You know just the right way to work on people's weak spots. But you know something? I'm going to find her and I'm going to get her back. And when I do, we'll be closer than ever. So in a way, you've really done us a big favor, friend. You know something? We're in the same line, you and me. We're both selling something. But I've been at it longer. I can see where you're making mistakes. And right now, those mistakes are beginning to pile up on you. And a little while, they're going to smother you.
Get out of here.
I've been studying your pitch. It's not bad. You got technique. But you know what's wrong? You're too clever, Adam. You got no room in your head for intelligence. Because if you were intelligent, you'd be able to see that you started something you can't control. You think you're the boss now? Wake up, boy. That mob's the boss.
What do you know, you big boob?
Did you tell them to blow up the church?
I'm sick of listening to your rave. Now get out of here before I pull the trigger.
Oh, people are wonderful. You couldn't pull that trigger if your life depended on it. Because deep down inside, you're gutless, Adam. You know you're gutless. That's why you're doing this, to prove to yourself that you're not.
I'll give you 5. If you're not out of here by then, I'll pull the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5. See what I mean, boy? Of course, you never want to be too sure of anything either. Rule of the trade.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
No, boy. I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll stick around for a while. You won't see me likely, but I'll be here. I always did like fireworks.
Oh, Amish whoopie pies, huh? Hey, I'm first time down here in Amish country, but I love it down there. I love your little hats. So cute, your little beards that you grow like that. It's real soft, too. And did your wife make you that shirt? It's a pretty color. It's real nice. Is that like fabric from around here or something? I don't care. You know what? I don't even know what a whoopie pie is, but you know what, dude? I want one. Give me a whoopie pie. I'll have one. It's in your little basket? Oh, it's a cute little... Oh, that looks pretty good. Let me see. Let me get... Oh.
We're coming to a close.
I'm going to tell you something irritating about William Shatner, okay? A few years back at the Steel City Con, and I'm saying this because...
Is that in Akron?
It's in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Steel City Con. But he's coming up and he's doing this appearance at people are paying a lot of money to see William Shatner come speak, all right? A lot of Star Trek fans or whatever. Well, at Steel City Con...
$150 for a picture.
Very expensive, yeah. At Steel City Con, we all waited to see Shatner come and speak. And so he came out and he sat down and he started to speak.
He said, no Star Trek.
Not any Star Trek, because he can speak about whatever he wants. So he knows everybody wants to hear about Star Trek, or maybe even T.J. Hooker. He talked about his horseback riding lessons, how he competes in horseback contests, his technique. He sat there and talked for an hour about that, did not say anything about Star Trek. Really? Very irritating. You know, who does he think he is?
You would think, you know what, that almost comes across like he did that purposely.
He did do it purposely.
Yeah. I saw him in Milwaukee when he did the Star Trek II speech. 1 hour speaking of Star Trek, all Star Trek. So you have to go to a Star Trek convention where he's the star.
Trek.
But he knows he's the star, no matter if it's a Star Trek convention or not. But you're right.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear about that?
Right.
They're all there. They take all their time. They show up. Yeah. Maybe he's tired of talking about it, but
well, he probably is. But then he don't come to the convention.
He's paid his bills all these years.
Yeah, stay home then. You know.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So I was kind of disappointed in him at that because I always respected him, but
that sounds like something he would purposely do.
He did.
You know, he goes, watch this.
Yeah, he sat there. He came in with
all
a
the
smug
Trekkies
look.
sitting in there.
Yeah, and he started talking. The way he started talking about, like he was going to parlay that.
Maybe he was talking about his experiences in Kingdom of the Spiders, because he did a lot of horseback riding in Kingdom of the Spiders.
No, he just merely talked about how it's a certain thing, and I saw it in Longhorn.
I'd rather hear about that than Star Trek.
What was it called? What do we watch?
Don Silver?
Longmire?
No, not Longmire. What do we watch? The new show with Kevin Costner.
Oh, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Kevin Costner.
And Yellowstone, one of the things they do is...
What's this reference to?
Where they ride
Kevin
the horse,
Costner?
and then they bring it to a halt, and it slides. That's what contest he was competing in. At 90-something years old at the time, he said he still competes in that, whatever it's
Who,
called.
Shatner said that?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's proud of it. Okay, I give
Well,
him a
he may
little
be proud
slack.
of it, but we don't
I give him
care.
a little slack to talk about it. They're
He
probably
was just
thinking,
horsing around.
But he talked about it for an hour.
hold on. You deserve this. Hold on.
Well, he looked like a horse's patoot.
Oh.
Thank you.
But you ever see his horses squat?
Remember the serious nature tonight, so.
Oh, this
Anyways,
is
there
how
we
we're
go.
going to end it, folks.
Yeah, this is
All right.
Oh, the beef jerky.
I got my piece. Get your piece out. Get that cap off.
There they
and
go.
in the meantime, you know what time it is?
Yeah. Time for all professionalism
Don't
to
drop
end.
all
See,
that.
it's starting. It's starting
don't
already.
drop
All right.
Here we go. What's happening? He's already
Captain
getting his,
Kurt.
He's already getting his camera ready
Captain
over
Kurt.
there.
Captain Kirk, Star Trek.
There you go. He knows.
All right.
Captain Kirk, T.J. Hooker.
Star Trek.
Captain Kirk.
There's three, allegedly, possibly, maybe. We don't know for sure, but could be true. Don't throw it. Well, there was this color. That was. There's three main color shirted crew members on Star Trek on the Enterprise.
Gold.
What are the colors and what do they stand for?
Red.
Eat your food.
Blue.
Eat your food.
Eat your food.
It says eat your food.
All right. This is challenge part 2. We're going to do the hot and spicy beef jerky, and then dip it into this mango habanero
for
holy
you at
cow
home,
hot sauce.
I will entertain you at home.
Nobody
while
else is
he
going to do it. Nobody else
maintains
wants any part of this anymore. They had
a
enough.
presence on
But me
his
and Terry
phone.
said
I
we're
believe
gonna
you at home are
do
more
some
important
We're gonna do this
than a
again.
presence
So-
on a phone. So,
are you
what we're
doing
going to do?
over there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's filming that. We're filming a show. He's filming that. So I'm with you people at home. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that stuff stinks too.
It's hot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Come on, this is going to be a slow
Out of
burn
water.
because you can't chew the meat.
Look.
Slow burn. Then you end up swallowing
What do you like?
too soon.
You should never swallow
what
too
she
soon.
said.
Ah, there we go. It's falling apart.
Don't
It's
spit it out.
crumbling.
Bird, I'll give you. Say your line that you made a laugh before. Say it again.
Wait, which line was
What line
that?
is that? You like this?
You like to say your.
Oh,
There goes the hiccup.
I like my butthole.
Oh, he censored himself.
Yeah. I like the way he said that though. I like my.
I like my butthole.
So here it goes. For the rest of the show, it's gonna be breathing, heavy
No.
breathing, crying, probably some laughing,
There's 2 left
some hiccups.
from last week. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Let's do
let's,
Okay.
let's go to the last part of the Intruder.
Here, grab
Before
one
these
in.
two, when you come back, it's going to be a hyena fest.
I've
So
had like 6 of these already, though. I don't know. Isn't that
maybe you don't come back.
All right.
Movies.
Miss Green,
That's right.
my name is McDaniel. I think we've met once. I'm the editor of the newspaper.
You come here to gloat, mister. Get on back to town. Put it in the paper. Let's give up. You want to kill any more of us.
Bob! Mr. Green, I know you have no reason to trust me, and I have no right to expect you to. But I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Please. Please believe me. I understand how you feel. I know it's hard. And I can't promise you that nobody else will get hurt. Maybe they will, I don't know. But you mustn't give up now. Your boy here and the other children have got to go to school this morning. It means everything.
That's easy to say, but what have you got to lose, white man?
My job, my home, maybe my family. Is that enough for you?
Joey, don't try to stop me, Pop. You know he's right, and so do I. We can't give up now. We'd better hurry. This'll be okay. Thank you very much. Come on.
Daniel. Yes? You got anything to say? About what? You know what. We seen you, McDaniel, and we want an explanation. Now we're waiting.
Please, get out of my way.
Hold it!
What do you want?
Like the man said, an explanation.
Yeah, you tell us, McDaniel. How come you walked that bunch of black to our white school?
I don't see anything I do as any business of yours.
We figured you was against all this. When we seen you taking them jigs to school, we got kind of a surprise, see? That's why we figure you ought to do some talking.
Yeah, what do you got to say for yourself now?
Which one of them paid you off?
It ain't polite not to answer a civil question. Abner here wants to know who paid you to betray your people.
Yeah, let's teach him a lesson now.
Why don't you get 15 or 20 more people, Carrie? Then you'll feel really safe.
Teach him, Bart. You shut your mouth, lover.
You're awful good with the questions. How are you with the answers? Where were you when that preacher was killed, Carrie?
Shut up, or you're gonna get the same thing.
Where were you? I'm sorry, honey. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a hero. Am I gonna lose the eye? No, don't go get them yet. I want to know.
You've already lost it, Tom.
They did a pretty good job, didn't they?
Father.
I'm all right. It's all right.
You better go home, honey. It's late. We mustn't upset your father. He's gonna be all right. I'll be along in a little while.
I'm sorry, honey.
Don't be. I'm not. Not in the least. It's the best thing you've ever done, and I'm proud of you. I wish I could tell you that I know why you did what you did, or why you feel the way you do, but I can't lie to you, Tom. I don't believe in integration, but I believe in you. And if this means so much to you that you're willing to risk everything, even your own life for it, then I know it must be right. So I'm going to try to understand. I'm going to try very hard, darling. I only ask you to give me a little time.
I love you, honey.
Tell me it's not too late for us.
It isn't. It never is. Wait, maybe you better get the doctor now.
Well, see, you know that kind of injury, it always kind of slows the play.
Well, how is he?
I think I'm just about as...
Damn it, you gone deaf to ask you a question. Well?
He has 4 broken ribs
And what?
internal injuries, and he lost his eye.
Ah, he was lucky.
Lucky?
Yes, in my day, they strung a man up for doing what he done. And I'd have been on the end of the rope, too. What's the matter with him, anyhow? How am I going to face my friends? I never was so embarrassed in my life.
Oh, shut your filthy, stinking mouth!
If you're interested in saving your father's life, you better listen and listen carefully. I'm going to have to say some things I don't want to say. The men who beat up Mr. McDaniel this morning are desperate. You understand? Desperate. You saw what they did. Now, the reason for that, listen to me. Never mind the reason. Just understand this. They'll kill your father if we don't do something. They'll go right into that hospital. And there'll be so many of them. The sheriff won't know what to do. They'll blow his head off. So listen carefully. If you want to save your father's life, this is what you're going to have to do.
Man, the world is shaking it is today. She wants us to study frogs, man. I don't know. Oh, you're just afraid to touch them, that's all.
I don't know about you, but I can't tell them apart.
Get out.
Excuse me, are you Joey Green?
That's right.
Well, I'm Ella McDaniel, Tom McDaniel's daughter.
Oh, I heard about what happened yesterday. I hope he's better. Is he?
Yes, he's a lot better.
I wish you'd thank him for us, miss. He did a real fine thing. He's a fine man.
I know.
Well, better get going. The bell's about to ring.
Oh, wait a second. I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
Sure, if I can.
Oh, well, it isn't much. Well, you see, I'm working down the storage room, and I've got to get some things, and, well, I could use a little help.
Well, I'll have to ask Miss Aingoff. Wait right
Oh,
here.
I spoke to her. Oh, she doesn't mind. It'll just take a few minutes. I just want you to kind of help me with some things.
Well, okay.
Well, come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Wait here a second until I put the light on.
Okay.
All right. Over here. Up here. It's these two boxes I want.
Okay. Miss McDaniel? Miss McDaniel?
That does it.
What's the matter, John? Want to let you beat him?
What happened? Just so Danny, we don't know what you're talking about. Tell us. What happened?
Tried to rape a white girl.
What's that?
Hey, you know the one they called Joe Green? Happened 20 minutes ago. Ella McDaniel, you know her, the fellow who's in the hospital's daughter.
I knew it'd happen.
Where is that fella? Principal's office. They got him locked up there.
Well, this is precisely what we've been afraid of, isn't it? Are we going to do something about it?
Right.
All right. Go and get every member of the society you can find. You can go right now. Tell them to meet here as quickly as they can. Right now. What happened at the school, and they'll come. They'll come. Danny, you go on back. Round up as many kids as you can. Buck ahead, guarantee.
This better work.
It will. If you keep your mouth shut, if you don't start thinking on your own anymore.
And McDaniel's gonna talk. I know it.
Probably so, after what you did to him, you idiot.
What are you gonna do?
End this thing.
How?
It's the last question I want to hear from you. From now on, I'll do all the thinking, understood? Understood? Now get out of here and get up some people fast. Hello, Vern. Adam. I've got some news for you.
Calmly, Ella, tell us once again exactly what happened. Now, I know it's hard for you to talk, but this is a very serious charge you've made. We've got to get our facts straight. You understand that, don't you? Ella, please.
I told you.
Ella, why did you want those pads at that particular time?
Because we were out.
I understand that, but why didn't you have Miss Siegfried get one of the boys to do it for you?
I don't know. I'd like to be excused now if you don't mind.
Very well, Miss Siegfried, you're excused. Wait a minute. Ella, is there any more you want to tell us? All right, you can go. I called your house, but your mother isn't there. You want me to call her at the hospital? Perhaps in that case, Miss Siegfried will drive you home.
I don't believe it. I don't believe any part of it, do you?
I don't know what to think. Could have been any other girl. Say she was lying. But Tom McDaniel's daughter?
Oh, I don't care whose daughter. We both know Joey Green is too smart to do anything so stupid. Ella is lying.
Well, doesn't much matter now. It's her story. Convince any jury. Humboldt boy said he saw Green sneak down after her. I'm afraid we're beaten. Hello, give me the sheriff. Right away. Go get Joey Green. Hello, Rudy. Rudy, this is Holly Patton. Now listen carefully. I want you to get as many men together as you can to get over to the school right away. We've got trouble with one of the students. Yes, Rudy, one of the colored students. Hurry. Rudy, we've got a mob outside. Lock the door. And don't be frightened. I just talked to Sheriff Parkhouse. He'll be here in a minute. There's nothing to worry about.
I didn't do it, Mr. Patton.
I know you didn't, Joey.
Give us him, Patton. What do you want? You know what we want! Yeah! Direct the white guy in the school! That's right! We know you can do it! Come on! Justice!
Exactly 5 minutes. If that ain't out here by then, we're coming in to get him. Ain't that right?
Joey, how would you explain it?
I think somebody must have put her up to it. It's the only thing I can think.
Adam Kramer.
You're on our side, aren't you, Mr. Patton?
Yes, Joey, I am.
Only you figure we're whipped now.
1 minute, Patton. Remember, no violence. We gave Sheriff Parkhouse our promise to bring him to jail. We're not a mob, we're a citizens committee. You tell him, Carrie. Remember, no violence. There isn't any need for it.
Don't worry. They'll see what the cause. They see how we take care of it.
Come on, let's go get down.
I wouldn't bother with that, Mr. Patton. I think Sheriff Parkhouse is going to be a little late.
Joey, you come with me. My car's in the back. I'll drive you to Farragut.
No, that's what they want us to do.
Joey. Joey!
Did you people want to talk to me?
You, Joseph Green,
That's right.
You admit you tried to rape one of our white girls today?
No, I don't.
What do you mean, no, you don't?
I mean, I didn't try to rape anyone.
Now you be still. We're going to listen to what this boy has to say for himself. So, you claim you're innocent, is that right?
That's right.
Didn't anybody ever teach you to address a white man as sir? Now let that be your first lesson. Got blood on your mouth, boy. Wipe it off. Well, what do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you what?
Thank you, sir.
Now I'm going to ask you just one more time, boy. And I want you to think before you answer. You think real hard. Because if you tell us the truth, you got nothing to be afraid of. But if you lie to us, you're going to be in more trouble than you ever dreamed of. Were you in that basement?
I was in the basement.
With a white girl?
Yes, sir.
I think we ought to take him to jail now.
Oh. You were alone with a white girl in the basement of the school, but you didn't try to do anything. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you expect us to believe? Well, speak up!
Here comes the now.
There's the Palestine Indian.
Only a coward would hit a defenseless boy.
Is that what you're calling me, Patton?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm calling you. You're a miserable yellow coward, Mr. Shipman. Just like every cheap bully in the world. And that goes for you too, Mr. Adam Kramer. For every one of you here. Now, do I make myself perfectly clear? Remain in my office until the Farragut police arrive. If you want to avoid a jail sentence, I would advise all of you people to leave at once.
You admit it? That's too bad. You give us no choice. Later on, maybe.
Hold on there a minute. Hello, Adam.
Ella.
Like I said, you never want to be too sure of anything.
Who are you?
The name is Griffin, Sam Griffin.
Well, what do you want?
Nothing now.
Then move aside. We got important business to attend to.
What kind of business, Mr. Shipman? You folks aiming to do something to this boy?
Look, Griffin, I don't know who you think you are, and I don't know why you brought this girl here.
Because if you do, I think maybe there's something you ought to hear. It just might affect this business you're on. Tell her, Miss McDaniel.
Tell him what you told me.
It was a lie.
What's that? What are you talking about?
It was a lie. Everything. Everything I said about Joey. All of it.
What the devil do you mean?
She means her father told her to cover up. Girl, that's what she's doing.
Hell yes, that's it. We're wasting time. Girl, you listen here to me. Why would a girl go ahead and tell a story like that if it wasn't the truth?
The fact is, she was put up to it by our friend, Mr. Kramer here. Ain't that right, Adam?
Fern, this guy is crazy.
Shut up! You go on.
Your boy was getting desperate, Mr. Shipman. He was on the verge of losing everything he'd built up. So he threatened the girl. Told her he'd kill her father.
Fern, don't listen to him. This man is crazy, I tell you.
Is that right, girl?
He promised me there wouldn't be any trouble. He said nothing would happen to the boy except he might be expelled. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
All right, honey, you go on back to the car. Be all right.
Ella. Oh, well.
Right now, you good people are probably telling yourselves you were going to take this boy down to jail and see a little justice done. But that ain't the truth. You were going to kill this boy. You know it and I know it. You know it all the rest of your lives. And you. You're thinking everything would have been just fine if you and me hadn't had our little personal difficulties. That ain't the truth either. You began losing your grip on these people the second you got it. Because nobody can have the kind of power you thought you had, Mr. Kramer.
Lies. Lies! I swear to God this man's lying to you! Are you all crazy? Tell them the truth. Come on, tell them the truth. What about your Jew wife? Maybe they'd like to hear about that, eh? Tell them about your woman you kissed in the mouth. You did? I got proof. Proof, you hear me? You hear what I'm saying? Griffin, you don't think for a minute you're fooling these people, do you? Because if you do, you're wrong. They're too smart for you and your filth. Believe me, I know them. I know they're too smart. They're with me, Griffin.
They're with me, Griffin. With me.
They'll laugh at you because you're nothing.
Nothing.
Folks, they think they've got us scared, but they haven't. We aren't going to give up now. Not now. No, sir, not ever. You hear that, Griffin? Patton, you hear what I'm saying?
You hear what I'm saying?
Vern, you talk to them. They listen to you, Vern. Say, Vern, a meeting tonight at Palace Cafe, 7:30. Patton, you and your nigger better listen to this. We're gonna show you you can't stop justice and right no matter what you do. This is just the beginning. Only the beginning.
Adam Kramer.
Boy, you're going to get grass stains all over those trousers you don't get up. Come on. That's better. I figure your work in this town's about over. If you hurry, you can catch the bus to Farragut. They got trains there. If you're a little light on traveling money, I'd be proud to... You're sure now? Oh, almost forgot. These belong to you. I wouldn't want to steal from you, boy.
I wasn't even recording.
There we go.
I wasn't even recording.
Well,
We
we're
just did the
back.
hot oh my
He's
God.
complaining because he's too stupid to record, even though he had a camera 2 inches from his
I had
face.
the camera here, and I
That's
didn't
because
even
all
record.
professionalism is going down the drain.
I've done it too. Don't worry.
Yeah, he has done it too.
We did the hot and spicy.
We
beef
are.
jerky dipped into the hot sauce.
We're trained professionals available for any of your projects.
You're perspiring.
John Rain,
Holy
Vampire's Penance.
cannolis, man, you're sweating.
Oh, see? That's why your
We're
glasses
going to
are
try
falling
to
off.
continue ahead. We hope you enjoyed another of our episodes of our Roger Corman tribute. There may be one more, I'm not sure. Yes, we will have one more to make it, yes, a complete month of Roger Corman tribute films. This one was very rare, though. We have to kudos to Rocco for going down in the vault and finding it. I never even heard of it before. So you got a special treat, okay?
I
Like
heard
it.
I read about this in Roger Corman's book, How to Make Money in Hollywood and Not Lose a Dime. Very good on the line.
But he lost money on this
And
one.
he
So
pointed this one as a reference to how he lost money.
yeah, he lost money and
Wow, am I
blamed
sweating.
William Shatner. So if you ever see William Shatner, ask him about this. Poke him a little bit about this.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, say, hey, Shatner, how about the Intruder?
Oh, yeah, that would get him going.
Yeah, we should do that.
Tell us about your experiences on The Intruder.
Yeah, how was the Intruder?
Well, if you were paying him $500, he'd probably would buy it.
Oh, he'd tell us. He'd tell us.
Wasn't he the one who did Tech War?
He
Yeah,
wrote it.
he
after
wrote
it
that.
started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Somebody said that he might possibly, maybe, I don't know for sure if
could be
it's
true.
true, but he might be playing Captain Kirk again. In some flashback or something. I don't know what it is, but
no,
I just heard that.
No,
I just heard it. I just heard it. I mean, no, I just heard it. I literally heard it like yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't from your doing your research and he was talking about how he was upset that he wasn't
No,
asked
this
to?
was from some other source. I have sources.
Is your belly getting bigger with all that water you're drinking?
Oh my God!
Yeah, all right, don't poke it.
just holding it on my
Don't
tongue.
poke it.
Is an alien gonna pop
Yeah,
out
I
of
was
there?
about to say, don't poke. Yeah. You don't know what end's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you though,
Tara's a belly. Ooh, look at that.
it tastes
Right.
good.
Don't tempt it.
It's like I want more.
You want more? They want more. They want more professionalism. So you can
No, I'm on the bike. It'll
talk
probably
about
spill all
Corman
over my
some more.
bags.
You're the trivia guy. Try to quit sweating and, people
Okay.
don't sit at home watching you sweat.
You know what? It gets me lightheaded though.
Probably gonna be like 90 degrees when they showed us at home, and you guys are sitting there sweating like pigs.
I know.
Try to
Okay.
stay cool so people at home
All right,
can stay
the trivia
cool.
was-
The trivia. What was it?
Movie's over, right?
Yes.
It's
Oh,
over.
Okay.
It's way over.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Three main colored
colors.
The colored shirts.
The colored shirts.
There might be a couple of different colors
there's
in there,
three
but the
main
three
ones.
main
There
ones.
can't be.
What were they, and what did they stand for? What were the meanings?
For the original series, it's only three.
What? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna give them.
I'm still
What?
lightheaded.
So you got gold, yellow, silver, or not silver?
What's that?
Silver and gold, silver and gold.
Oh, gee.
Gold, red, and blue.
Okay,
Gold, red, and blue.
and
Red means you were gonna die.
or also
Engineering.
No.
You had a
Gold,
very short-
gold was not
You had a
engineering.
very short contract.
Gold was
Red
like a
was
leader.
Engineering.
Whoa.
Gold was an officer.
Red was security. And engineering. And blue was science.
Science.
Science!
Weird science.
Blinded them with
Blinded
science!
by it. That's what happened to Geordie.
Yeah.
so yes,
And Kirk had a vest that was green.
yes.
That he wore.
Yellow was more of the commander. command.
Yeah.
Blue was the science, medicine, blah 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 blah. And the red was operations, security, communications.
And then they
Very
changed.
good, fellas.
And then they changed all that.
Did they?
Why?
And one day
Why?
it
Because
didn't
Picard said so.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
No more tricolors.
Make it so,
one color.
number one.
Therefore, nobody dies.
I thought didn't they do a green at one point, or they tried to do a green?
Yeah, they were trying to get Kirk to have a green.
Yeah.
But it was never arranged.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are talking about color, but tonight's movie focused on two colors, black and white.
That's true.
That is true.
That is very true.
See how I try.
How ironic! How ironic! The trivia dealt with colors.
Try to Sesame Street
right
this.
Here. Yes. There you go.
You try to Sesame
Which one's
Street
the intruder?
Today's
and look, they're both wearing
is brought
blue.
to you by the letter M.
Depends on who you ask.
And I'm wearing blue. Didn't you guys get the memo?
Where's the one wearing red?
No, there is no red.
No red.
No red.
Nobody died.
We're
Nobody
safe.
died.
All right. Well, if it's before July 22nd,
Who was the
don't
first
forget
character to ever die on
Cleveland
Star Trek?
Musician Fundraiser.org, the KISS Festival with Bruce Kulick from KISS, former guitarist of KISS. He played with them for over 20 years.
First character to die in Star Trek?
Yeah.
The Gorgon, or whatever that thing was.
Gorgon.
No, the first Enterprise person.
Oh, the first Enterprise person.
What was his name?
First security guy to beam down.
No? Darnell.
Darnell? Darnell died?
Aw.
Oh.
He's dead,
No.
Jim.
I'm only Dr. Jim.
Dr. Jim.
Dr. Jim. How do you like the new Bones in the movie? I like that guy. He does a good Bones in the movies.
Yep.
Very good.
I'm telling you, man, I love the newer movies. I really hope they do make this.
I like what's his face as Kirk.
I love him.
What's that guy's name?
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine. I love Chris Pine as.
I think the whole cast was great.
Yeah, it was.
The
It was
dude who
good.
played Spock, they were all just spot on. Good stories, good action,
Funny
great
Face
movies.
played,
Have you seen them? The
Spock.
Star Trek remakes? No.
No more
Good night,
Chuck off.
everybody.
Good night. Thank you
Clint
for
Eastwood
joining
was
us.
See you next
Yeah.
week.
Check off. Check off, checked off.
Live long and prosper.